Hello children, welcome to Mathematics Content Library for grade 9. Today we are going to revise the chapter Statistics through its mind map. Statistics is the collection, analysis and interpretation of the quantitative data. It is in the form of the grouped data or ungrouped data. For the ungrouped data, in general, we directly use the individual data and the frequency, whereas for the grouped data, we use the class mark. Class mark is the midpoint of the class interval of the grouped data, and it is calculated as x is equal to lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So for the any class interval, for example, if the class interval is 10 to 20, 10 is called as the lower limit, 20 is called as the upper limit. In that way, the midpoint of the class interval, that is called as the class mark. Next, there are three different measures of central tendency. Among them, the first one is mean. It is calculated by using different formula for the ungrouped and grouped data. For the ungrouped data, mean x bar is equal to sigma x divided by n. Whereas for the grouped data, mean x bar is equal to sigma fx divided by sigma f. X bar means it is mean. Sigma x, it is sum of all the observations. N, the number of observations. Sigma fx, it is sum of the product of f and x. Sigma f, it is the sum of frequencies. So by using these two formulae, we can calculate the mean of the statistical data. Next measure of central tendency is median. The value of the given number of observations, which divides it into exactly two parts, is called as median. So we are studying only about the ungrouped data to calculate the median. So whenever we are calculating the median of ungrouped data, the data has to be arranged in the ascending or descending order. Then only we can identify which is the middle term. And if the observations are odd in number, then we use n plus 1 by 2. Then for the even observations, it is n by 2 observation plus n by 2 plus 1 observation divided by 2. So if the observations are odd and even, then we use separately different formula to find the median. The next measure of central tendency is mode. It is the most repeated value in the data. There is no formula to find the mode as in the case of mean and median. It is just looking at which is the most repeated value in the data, and that is the mode. If there are two numbers which are repeated to the maximum extent, then the average of those two are called as the mode. Next is the graphical representation. We studied the three types of graphical representation. One is the bar graph. As you can see in the diagram, there are separate columns according to the frequency and the class interval. Next is the histogram. The difference between bar graph and histogram is, in the bar graph, all the columns are individual, they are separate, whereas in the histogram, they are the continuous data. Next, the frequency polygon. It is the continuation of histogram. When we draw the histogram, the midpoint of each column is marked and only those center point or the midpoint are joined together to get the frequency polygon. That's all about the chapter statistics. I hope the revision through this mind map helped you to recall and revise the concepts of the statistics chapter. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.